How are we doing, Melissa? Hope you're good. Welcome to my Saturday night. Let's have a look, particularly at this deadlift footage. Let's have a look. So let's have a look as to where that one went. Okay, so this is where competition day, talcum powder is going to be your best friend. Lots of baby powder, get it on the thighs as much as you can. It just looks like there. It almost looks like it's caught on your singlet a little bit. I mean, the lift is very, very quick off the floor. Yeah, and it's just kind of getting caught a little bit on the way up. Talcum powder, sort that right up. The actual speed off the floor is very good. Let's have a look at this heavy 125. Alright, let's have a look at this 125. Yeah, so I mean, so from a competition standpoint, that wouldn't hold up. So this is why you're finding it so hard at the lockout, is because you're allowing the shoulders to round over. So when you allow the shoulders to round over, okay, you're reducing the distance between your hips and where the bar is. Okay, so we can pause it on the video. Oh, you mother! Sorry, I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Ugh, come on. Okay, now, so from here, you can see now, if the shoulders were pulled back, okay, you're in thoracic extension, that is going to allow the hips to drop back that little more and create a strong pendulum for you to push through. At the moment, so what we would want, the shoulders pinned back, okay, at the moment the chest is a little, so the hips have rolled in a little early. Ideally, we want the hips still kept back, shoulders, this strong pendulum, boom, hips can come through and finish off the movement. Okay, at the moment, because we've got this tucked under, kind of curved, okay, so the shoulders have rounded over a bit and the hips have come in a little early. Okay, this is not an efficient position. Okay, for example, okay, imagine trying to do a kettlebell swing, for example, when you're like this. You're not going to be able to get it away. Okay, whereas when the hips are back, you're able to push right through and really drive in hard. Okay, so you've got to be really, it's really a case of once you're in that bottom position, okay, the shoulders down, back, breathe, pin it, then, okay, because you take the slack out of the bar nicely, okay, and in all honesty, come competition time, you're going to grab it and you're just going to pull for your life. It always happens, but you want to be able to put yourself in a position so that you have every opportunity to actually finish off the lift. And then we'll go through a couple of these 45s. competition standpoint, nothing there that's going to jump out to me as untoward. Okay, so just to kind of alleviate some of the worries for you that you've been going through this week. Okay, like this week is always the toughest. Okay, from my perspective, I feel like been pushed, had a little bit. So let's have a look at your last week's program. Had a little bit too much intensity in there. Okay, you've generally, so having looked back on your progress, generally the weeks where you've been at that sort of like middle tier, sort of like moderate volume and moderate weight, is where you've done best. And the higher intensity just is really kind of wiped you out and just hasn't stimulated you as much as that sort of like mid-tier stuff. But this is kind of, you know, we've got to learn by going through this process, and then you kind of know how to go again. So slight rearrangement of your upcoming week. So I've just messaged you now, okay, in terms of where we are timeline wise. I've just messaged you now about not doing your session tomorrow, which is Sunday. Now ideally I would like you to do these 3 sessions here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, ideally. Okay, the bench can be moved to Thursday, but I would really try and avoid it if you can. Yeah, if you can avoid getting that in on Thursday, that'd be awesome. The numbers I've put down in the yellow boxes are estimates based on previous numbers of what an RPE 6.5, 7.5 should be. Rough kind of ballpark numbers. And this is where we're going to sort of like just get some information and just really just nail that. I've got an idea of what I want your openers to be, but it just kind of helps me. Again, it's just that last little kind of bit of confirmation from my side of things. So get these in, get them filmed. Like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday would be perfect. It's not the end of the world if the day 3 has to move to Thursday, and then that's all I want you to do. I want you to rest up, and I want you, come game day, I want you sort of keen to be hitting some weights. I want you to be sort of eager and itching to get on the platform, rather than sort of like, oh, my back's still a little sore and stuff like that. Okay, so let me know if you have any issues with this at all, or if anything doesn't make sense. And then what we'll do is, after day 3 has been sent over, we'll have a call on WhatsApp, and we'll have a talk about the actual competition day itself. Okay, Melissa? All the best.